In this tutorial, we'll see multiple ways to pass configuration data in JSON format. In the previous tutorial, I have mentioned that by default, Ansible will be using body format row, and we have passed this data in raw format. We can even explicitly mention that body format row, save it, and I'll change this to 0. The current device host name is new1, and this code I have explained in the previous video. Put hostname. Now we'll try running this playbook. 04, and we are getting 204. This has made the changes to the device, and now hostname has changed. So by default, Ansible is using body format row. Now if I try changing this to normal JSON format, save it, and I'll try running this. We are getting an error. So it is saying unknown error. It is not able to concatenate string to bytes. If I change this to JSON, save it, this is working fine, because now we are passing data in JSON format. You need to remember that if you are giving it in JSON format, you need to manually give body format JSON. Now we'll see multiple options in JSON format. Here even we can give it in a dictionary format. Now I'll give hostname, then give csr -new 3. Save it. Now let us run it. Now also this is configuring the device, but if you change to row, this will fail. So now this has changed. Now what we'll do, we'll try to take a user input for the hostname configuration, and we'll pass that variable here. I'll write a new task here. Name user input ansible.builtin.pause, and in the prompt we will ask user enter hostname, then we'll register hostname input, set fact for hostname, ansible.builtin.setFact, hostname string, and from here we need to take the user input dot user input. Now we will pass this variable to the put request. I'll copy this. I'll put the variable here, save it. Now we'll try running the playbook. Now this is prompting for the user input. I'll give csr 17.31, enter. And we'll verify the configuration. So you can take it in this way also. Now we'll try to pass this from a Jinja2 template. Now instead of passing this variable directly, I'll create a directory here, templates. We can even directly put as a J2 file here. Here I'll create a file, hostname dot J2. Within that, I will put the previous string. Copy this. We can either put it in that format or the single line. And if you want to pass some complex JSONs, it is better to pass it from templates or the JSON file itself. And within this, we'll pass the previous variable. The variable name was hostname string. Save it. And inside Playbook, here we will try to use a lookup plugin. We have seen what is lookup plugin earlier. I'll use lookup and I'm going to do a template lookup. Then I need to give the location. It is in the directory templates / hostname dot J2. So it will be looking into this particular file, generate the template using the variable and configure device. For large configurations, this approach will be helpful. You don't have to pass the entire JSON here. Save it. Now we'll try running this again. CSR 5. Here we are getting an error saying that unknown element hostname, and it is trying inside hostname. I did a mistake here. I have not removed the hostname from here. Directly I have given the template there. Now we don't need that hostname key. We can just directly give the template. Save it. We'll try running it. I'll give CSR 5. Now this is able to configure the device. We'll verify the device configuration. So now this has changed the configuration. These are some of the options to pass the JSON configuration data to the device from Ansible. We have seen how to pass it using the JSON format directly in the JSON format itself, like we have given here. Then we have seen how to pass it as a key value pair like in the dictionary format. Then we have seen how to pass it from the template.